back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is I've got a little bit of this and a little bit of that to bring to you today. I have a little something to bring to you from Amazon. I've got a little something to bring to you from the MinuteMan MiniMall over there in Culpeper. And I'm going to show you the purple bedroom in pictures. I'm not going to take you upstairs, so I'll tell you why in a second. I'm going to tell you about our weekend with the kids. And, but first, I'm going to, excuse my hair. It has been raining for days here. Rain for days, and I washed it this morning, and I can't do a thing with it. When I wash it, it just is, it gets fly away, and it's soft, and until I get more product in it, it doesn't, you know, I kind of like it like this, actually. I kind of like it a little bit, like, messy, and the last couple of videos, it's been like this, and I think I'm going to wear it like this for a while. It's cute. I like it. But it is kind of like a little messier than I'm normally presenting myself to you guys as being. But anyway, first thing I want to do is, well, let me preface this by saying I have been on a plateau with my diet for a while now. I did manage to get back down to 94 pounds lost after our cruise, and I've lost about 1.5 pounds, but I keep waffling 1.5 pounds down, 1.5 pounds back up, and you know, I'm like, you know something, I need to do something to jumpstart my metabolism again and to get myself, I have not been overeating. I have not been going off the straight and narrow, and my body continues to change. In fact, when I get up in a little while to show you my outfit of the day, or when I go through my outfit of the day, I'll explain more about that. But anyway, I really have a thought that I want to kind of do a couple of things differently. And one of those things is I've been seeing on TikTok these protein puddings. And I thought, ooh, that looks really good, because I do yearn to have some sweets, you know? So I thought we might try to make a protein pudding here. First off, I'm going to get it mixed up and put it in the refrigerator. And then at the end of the video, I'll come back with a taste test. How about that? So I thought we'll start the video off mixing this up, and then I will get on to the rest of the video while this is setting up. So first of all, let me show you, you know, and I've seen many different versions and many different ways to make this. I have no idea what I'm doing, to be honest with you, but we're going to try it. But what they use, what most people I see use, are these Premier protein drinks, and they're each 11 ounces, 4 11-ounce. I don't have my glasses, hang on. 4 11-ounce shakes. And they are protein, Premier Protein, Immune Health Support. And each one of these is 160 calories. And what I'm going to do, well, so I use one of these, and what I did, I bought vanilla. I bought a package of vanillas, and I bought a package of Cake Batter Delight. So I'm going to use the vanilla today, 1 container of the vanilla, and then I'm going to use about 2 to 3 tablespoons of instant pudding. And I love cheesecake. Cheesecake is one of my very favorite desserts, you guys. So I am going to use cheesecake. So I'm going to hopefully going to make it taste like cheesecake pudding. We'll see. We'll see. So, and that's all I'm going to use. I'm going to give it a little taste when I'm done mixing it. And if it needs to be a little sweeter, a lot of the people on TikTok use like the skinny syrup. I don't have any of that. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't normally keep that in the house. So I don't really want to buy a big container of that, but if it needs to be a little sweeter for me, and I like things really sweet, so I'm probably going to be adding this. I'm just going to add like a little bit of Splenda to mine and see if that doesn't sweeten it up. So anyway, I'm not sure I'll need that, but anyway, I've got another little camera set up here, and I'm going to actually switch to that. So you're going to see you're not going to be able to see the whole picture like you are here on YouTube. I'm going to record this portion of the video on another phone that I have turned vertically so that I can also make a little reel out of this if I want to, you know. for Instagram and so on. So I'm going to switch to that camera now, and you're only going to be able to see my portion of my body, you know, as I make this. And we're going to try it. This protein pudding. I'm kind of excited because I want something different, you guys. I want something different. You know, I've been on this weight loss journey for, it'll be 2 years in July. And I've not yet lost 100 pounds. I certainly thought I would have lost 100 pounds by 2 years, you know, by 2 years in July. And I may get that 100 pounds off by July, or I may not. You know, I don't know. But it is going really super slow, and that's okay. That's okay with me that it is going super slow. But admittedly, I would like to kind of kickstart it a little bit. Also, too, I wanted to show you I have Ready Whip. Chris ran into Giant. Actually, he ran in and got all this stuff for me, and I'll tell you why when we get on to the video. He bought me this Ready Whip, which is fat-free, which is what everybody uses on TikTok. And then he also got me just regular Ready Whip, which is, this is 5 calories per 2 tablespoons, and this is 15 calories per 2 tablespoons. I might just bite the bullet and use this. You know, really? But anyway, I've got Ready Whip too. So, all right, let's get started. I'm gonna switch my camera here, and I'm gonna probably not do a lot of talking in this portion, but I'll put it to music, and all I'm going to do is just pour this in this bowl and then open my pudding up and do 2 to 3 tablespoons of this and take a whisk and whisk it and then pour it into some ramekins, okay? Put them in my refrigerator, and then I'll be right back, all right? Like this. But anyway, okay, here we go. I got it all mixed up and it's in the refrigerator, but I just wanted to show you here. I have a little bit left in my little dish here. It is so sweet. I didn't have to add a Splenda. It is so sweet, you guys. So it is so good. A little bit of whipped cream on top of it. Oh my goodness. And I've got to figure out the calories on it. Like I said, one of these, and I got it in 2 ramekins. So one of these is 160 calories. So half of 160 is 80 calories plus 2.5 tablespoons of pudding. And I really don't think that that's very fattening at all, because what you get fattening out of this is the milk, you know. But it says 20 calories per serving, and the serving size is 1/4 of the package. So maybe 100-calorie dessert with tons of protein. I mean, the protein drink is 30 grams of protein. And so half of it would be 15. So that's really good. Protein is good for you. So anyway, we'll see. I'll be right back. I'm going to go put this stuff in the sink and wash it up. And I'll be right back in just a second. And I think that is going to be delicious. As a matter of fact, I might start my day with that versus my oatmeal, just to give my immune system a nice little boost with the protein. Y'all know, just kind of switching it up a little bit. I eat 3 meals a day, and I love how I eat and what I eat. And in fact, this is what I had for lunch today. We went to Longhorn for lunch today, and I had just a hamburger patty and some pickles, as you see, and I put Heinz 57 sauce on my hamburger. And then I had French onion soup with no bread and only half of the cheese. So that was a really good lunch. And then for dinner, I'm not sure what I'm having for dinner. We've eaten so much over the weekend. I think I'm just gonna have a salad and with some chicken on it this evening. And that'll be it. That'll be it. I'm not sure when I'll have my first, I'm going to do a taste of the protein pudding here at the end of this video for you guys with a little bit of Ready Whip on it. But I'm not sure if I'll have the rest of that today or go ahead and have my peppermint patty and then start out my day with one of those. I have a big sweet tooth, you guys. That's always been one of my downfalls. And that would really be like eating a donut to me. You know, first thing in the morning. That would be wonderful, actually, to start my day like that. Or to give myself a little dessert after dinner one night, you know. So anyway, I'm super happy with how that turned out. You can also, you know, they also sometimes use fruit to put on top of it, like frozen blueberries or frozen strawberries or something like that. Add it in, mix it in, make it kind of crunchy, give it a little bit of texture, that kind of thing. I think the sky's the limit. I just wanted to kind of do the basic pudding and see if I could get it to work, and I love it. And I broke it up. I see these people on TikTok usually just put it in one big container, but I wanted to break it up in 2 ramekins to see, you know, to give myself a couple of servings so I didn't overeat it, you know. So anyway, I'm always tweaking. I'm always working on my weight loss journey, you guys. I still have 40 to 50 pounds more that I would like to lose. Speaking of my weight loss journey and my outfit of the day, this is that tank top that I showed you guys last week. That is in the same pattern as the little jacket I have. I love this so much. So I'm wearing this, but I bought this in an extra large. Now, it is a generous, in this particular pattern or this particular cut, it is a generous extra large. I will say that. But I certainly could have gone down to a large in this. And then this little cardigan is one of those same ones that I have been wearing with the little pockets in it. And this is actually a 2X that I probably could size down. And I've got a green one coming in a 2X too. I mean, it's okay because it covers the girls fine. So I don't mind the cardigan being a little big, but I kind of would like the shirt to be a little bit more form-fitting. So I've just got to remember that if I go to buy any more of these shirts. But anyway, my outfit of the day is my pair of ankle pants that I got from Avenue years and years ago. These are the ones with the zippers and the, you know, that go up from the cuff up about 4 inches. And this top from Amazon, the sweater from Amazon, I will put both of these in my fashion box in my Amazon storefront. My 1928 necklace, somebody asked me if this is available. I have not seen it anywhere, you guys. So this is old. Earrings are from Temu a long time ago, and same bracelets, a little bit of pudding on my sleeve there. Sorry. Ring is from Temu as well, and same ring, same watch, same everything else. And what I was getting ready to say at the beginning of the video, no, I have not lost weight, but because these clothes are starting to hang on me, you guys, some of my 2Xs, my extra larges even, are getting too big. So, you know, I know my body must be recalibrating, reconfiguring itself because I feel like I've lost weight. I'm just not seeing it so much on the scale. So, you know, eventually we'll get there, and we're just going to keep trudging along, going through each day and just being conscious of what I put in my mouth every single day. This weekend, I did not do that wonderfully well. The kids came and we had a wonderful time, but it rained the entire weekend. And I mean rained. It didn't just rain and then stop and then rain and then stop. It rained the entire time. Maverick couldn't even get outside. He went out and looked at the pool, but it was chilly. It was only in the low 50s. It was chilly. The water had warmed up to 75, but we did not go swimming, you guys. We did not go swimming. So we just hung around in the house. We didn't even go out to eat or anything. I had gotten Chick-fil-A, actually Chris picked them up, Chick-fil-A nuggets. I got a package of those, and we got Royal Farms chicken and macaroni salad and potato salad and baked beans. We had that one day. And then Candace and I made spaghetti for Sunday. We made spaghetti and garlic bread. And that's what we ate. We just stayed in. Of course, we had breakfast food and, you know, eggs and bacon and sausage and whatnot. Mav really likes a big breakfast. So we had that, and I didn't eat very well. But I allow myself to do that when we're having people over or when I'm going, you know, someplace for a special occasion. I allow myself to eat. So now yesterday I got right back on Monday. Yes, it was yesterday. Got right back on my eating regimen, just like I do every single time. I do not let anything throw me off my game. And I'm not going to fall off of this weight loss wagon journey. You know, I'm just journey wagon. I'm not going to fall off the wagon in my weight loss journey. Let's put it that way. I'm just not going to. I just am not going to. So, but again, it might take me the rest of my life to lose the weight that I need to lose, but that's okay. I feel so much better. I feel so much better in every way, you guys. I mean, physically, except for, I was going to go up and do a little tour upstairs for you guys of the purple bedroom. Instead, I took some pictures last week of it, and I will share the pictures here. I tweaked the back of my knee, just tweaked it. It's getting better already, but I went up and down those steps, oh, I don't even know how many times over the weekend, a good many times over the weekend, and it really tweaked the back of my knee and my lower back. So I am kind of like a little bit gimpy today, and I wasn't going to climb those steps again. I'm on the road to recovery, and you know, I just have to remember that I'm not getting any younger and I'm arthritic, and when I go up and down the steps 50 times, you know, because the adrenaline is going and I'm going to play with Maverick and I'm going to do this and going to do that, and it's, oh my goodness, it's all fun and I don't even think about it, you know, until everybody's gone and I sit down and I go, oh man, that ache is starting to hit me there and that ache is starting to hit me there, and I've been dealing with a migraine. That's why I didn't come back till today. I've been dealing with a migraine too. So I'm a hot mess over here, y'all. Excuse me. I am an anxious lady. If you guys haven't figured that out yet, I am an anxious kind of a lady. I like everything to be perfect for when people come. And of course, nothing is ever perfect, you guys. Nothing is ever perfect. But Chris and I worked so hard on that room. By the way, Candace and Maverick loved that room, and I did not get video of it. I'm so sorry. But they loved that room, and that's why I was going up and down the steps a lot. I did it to myself because Mav was going up to get toys, and I was helping, and you know, it was pretty crazy. But they loved it, absolutely loved it. Mav slept really well in there and didn't fall out of the bed, thank the Lord, but we did put pillows on the floor. Just in case, you know, but he slept really, really, really well. And I'll show you some pictures here of our visit. Before Candace got here, she said, Mom, you might be having something arrive at your door. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you sending? She's a little Santa Claus sometimes, Candace is, you know. Both of my girls. You never know what's going to trigger me, you know, sorry. Both of my girls were like that. They like to surprise people. They like to make things nice for people. And Kristen would have done this too. I can see her doing this. But here I went, opened from Amazon, I guess. And if I can get the links, I'll get them from Candace if she's super busy today. So you might have to come back for the links on this. But she sent me a popcorn maker. Look at this. Fresh Pop popcorn maker. So she sent me this. And she sent me movie theater butter flavored oil blend. Oh my word, you guys. This stuff is so good. So yeah, it's no wonder that my weight I didn't gain any, but I sure didn't lose any over the weekend. Because I did have a bowl of this. Not a big bowl, but you know, I had a little bowl. But this is so good. No trans fat, no sodium, no artificial flavors, but 110 calories for 1 tablespoon. Good Lord. I had at least a tablespoon, probably. But anyway, this was so good. And, oh, I forgot to get the popcorn out. She just got Orville Redenbacher movie theater popcorn, you know, like the kernels, a big container of it. And then, look at this. She sent us all of these different flavorings. This is so cool. Ranch. And these are delicious, you guys. Oh my goodness, so flavorful, so wonderful. Ranch, butter, oh my word. Caramel corn, nacho cheddar. I tried some of that. It is delicious. Kettle corn. So good, y'all, so good. Bacon cheddar. Cheesy jalapeno, How do you say that? Jalapeno, however you say that. And white cheddar. Oh my word. You just sprinkle this on like, you know, like you would salt or whatever. Where's the, you can see. I'm telling you, we will enjoy this so much. All of us love popcorn. And this thing works like a little charm. I think I do have a little video that maybe I can put a snippet up here. And it works like a little, and fast. It works really, really fast. So there's a recipe guide inside. Pop it like it's hot. Healthy and fresh. Make delicious popcorn without the added preservatives. Big Popper pops up to 16 heaping cups of hot, fresh popcorn in minutes. It really does. It took like not long at all. So we had popcorn and then we had a little movie night. We watched a movie. It was so much fun. Everybody was wrapped up in blankets and had pillows, and it was, you know, we just had a wonderful time. We just had a wonderful time. I'll tell you, you know, I'm so blessed to still have our daughter Candace and Maverick, and I am just blessed. I'm blessed, you know, beyond measure. Even though we are dealing with the tragic loss of our oldest daughter, you know, I'm so grateful that Candace is still here with us and has blessed us with Maverick, you know. I just wish his Auntie Kristen was here. He loved her so much, and she taught him so much. Every time Kristen would come, she would come with little projects for him to do. You know, major projects for him to do. Not major, but projects that took her time over and above what everything else that she was doing, you know. What an amazing daughter and granddaughter and sister and aunt she was, you know. Anyway, all right, let me go through my questions and then I will haul just a few things here. Sorry, you guys, goodness gracious. It's been a week since I've seen you and I'm still crying. I'm so sorry. Okay, just a few, again, these are brass tacks kind of questions, and I'll probably be able to go through them pretty quickly. This one is from Linda Hensley. Your place is beautiful. She said, your place is beautiful. Can't wait to see what you decorate with out back and around the pool. What is the name of the slip-proof sealer that Chris used on your stamped concrete? I'm going to go ahead and give you a picture of this, Linda, and maybe you could take a screenshot of it and write down the information. I think you can find it on Amazon. It's Armor Fine Non-Slip Additive for Slip-Resistant Acrylic Sealers, Epoxy Coatings, and Urethane Coatings for up to 5 gallons. It comes in like I think it's a powder. I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. I didn't see him mix it. But that's what it is, and there's a picture of it for you. So take a screenshot and pause the video and write down the information. Okay, so the next one is from Diane Carruthers, 966. Hi, Diane. Hi, Arlene. The yard looks fantastic. Did the builder amend all the area that has grass and plant it, or did Chris do it? Take care. When we first built the house, the builder cleared 30 feet all the way around the house. Cleared not all of the trees, but most of the trees out front and most of the trees in the back. Left some of the bigger ones, but 30 feet was cleared all the way around the house, and they planted grass. And then if you look out back all the way down to the fence, that is from say 10 feet back from our pool, or maybe 15 feet back from our pool, and all the way down to the fence. That's our drainage field, because we have a well. We are on a well. So every house that has a well has to have a drainage field. And that was cleared by the builder. So there you go. So yes, everything that you see cleared was cleared by the builder. Chris did not. Chris has cleared out underbrush and has taken down some trees himself that were dying or dead, and that died after we moved in because they were hit with a bulldozer or something. We've had, and of course y'all saw we had what, three big trees taken down to put the pool in. So Chris does a lot of work out there, you guys. He really does. And then, well, we had a company come in and take those big trees down. Although Chris has done that before. I'll tell you a little story. Chris has taken a huge tree down, not in this yard, but when we were living in our other house, this was terrible. Kristen actually was home from school one day and we were both sick to our stomach. She was running to one bathroom, I was running to the other. We were laying in our bed together watching TV. And all of a sudden, I feel the whole house just rumble. Chris stayed home that day. The only time he'd ever stay home from work was when I was so sick like that. I cannot function when I am stomach sick like that, you guys. I just can't. I didn't know whether to sit or kneel, you know, that kind of thing. Oh, my Lord. It's just awful. That's the worst thing for me. Give me a headache for a week or a cold for a week. I'd take that over 24 hours of that business. I just can't stand it. But anyway, we were... And all of a sudden, the whole house shook. And Kristen and I looked at one another. We're like, what in the world is going on? We ran to her bedroom, which we could look out her bedroom and see. We were up a story. And here was Chris with a pulley system happening in the backyard. And this yard was fenced. So he had to really measure it out. And it was not a huge yard, but yet he took down this huge tree. And you know, dropped that tree perfectly, right where he wanted it, pulled it with it. Took his truck back there. I don't know what all he did. I didn't see it, but I just felt it and I thought the house was going to come down. He didn't hit anything. Everything was perfect. I'm like, so yeah, Chris does a lot of stuff, you know, and he can figure out how to do a lot of stuff. But anyway, one more question. And this one is from Minerva Martinez, 858. Hi, Ireland, love your lawn and those tall trees are beautiful. What kind of grass do you have? Many blessings, she says. And many blessings to you too, Minerva. I asked Chris this as he was zipping by here a little while ago, and he said in the backyard, he uses predominantly tall fescue, something like Kentucky 31. And he said in the front yard, he uses creeping red fescue because of the shade. We have so much more shade in the front yard. So he said that's why he uses creeping red fescue because of the shade. And he said the pool people used a perennial rye and Chris did not like it, not his favorite at all. So he is overseeding that whole area. And I don't know whether you guys could tell that the other day. I could in the camera when I was looking at back. I'm like, I wonder if they'll notice the difference in the color of the grass. And it is definitely a different color. You can tell, you know, where the builders stopped and Chris's grass began. So he is overseeding that this year with the perennial, with the tall fescue. So he does so much with the grass. He really does. We have a beautiful yard. And we've been, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about my hair. We've been living here a decade now, you guys. So he's been working on this yard diligently. But you know, he's just getting the grass around the pool back in because, you know, that was all torn up last year, so. But anyway, that is it for my questions that I had. And I can't remember any other questions that I've had. This is all I could find this morning. So I wanted to answer those. Okay, now I have a couple of hauls. One from Amazon, which I got another one of those, let me get this out of the box here. A little table tray, and it worked like a charm. We kept moving it back and forth from one arm to the other on the couch. And I said, well, this is ridiculous. I'm just going to get another one. So I went, while I was sitting there thinking about it, I went ahead and ordered a second one. And this really works great. These open up and they snug down around the arm of the couch, and it works like a charm, and it holds still. It had Maverick jumping up and down off the couch, moving back and forth, hitting it and stuff, and it didn't budge, you guys. And I've got really fat, you know, it can go out pretty far. And so I already have this in my blue and white accent box. I wanted to show you that because that is fabulous and really works well for us. Really, really, really works well for us. So got that. Then I had ordered this pillow cover to go in the blue room when we did it. And I ended up not using it. It was just too pink. Let me turn it up right. Too pink for my taste for in there. But I'll tell you what, Chris threw it up in one of those chairs that sits up in the landing, and it looks fabulous up there. So I ordered myself a second one, and these sit in those chairs up there on the landing, and they cover all the colors and blend so nicely in those chairs. So it looks really cute up there. It's past my bedtime. That's what that says. I got that. Cute, cute, cute. Little bear. I love it. And it looks so pretty up in those chairs. It kind of, you know, I don't know, it kind of pulls all the bedrooms together. It's just kind of quirky and nice, and I like it, you know? Okay, and then I just have one more thing to show you. Chris and I took a trip over to the MinuteMan MiniMall, not for any reason other than to go over to the MinuteMan MiniMall to look around, and I didn't see anything that I wanted. I'm actually looking for more of the Liberty plates, Liberty blue and white plates that I always use. You can see there in my, right there, all over that hutch there. And I didn't find any. I did not find any, not one. So I'll be on the lookout for them. I'm sure I can find them on eBay, but I like to buy local, you know, to support local businesses and stuff. But I did come across this, and actually Stacy has maybe this exact thing up in her stairway going up, or she has a stairway that goes, you kind of go up, and then there's a landing, and then you go up, on up. And right in the corner of her landing, she has this sitting with a plant. And it is just a big wrought iron. Let me get up because I can't really show you. It's kind of like too big. Here we go. It's kind of like a wrought iron holder stand, if you will. And then it came with a big glass vase kind of thing. So I don't know whether I'll put a fake flower in there or whether I will, who knows what I'll decorate with this, but it'll go around the seasons. And I thought about putting it out there by my secretary in the living room. So I'll let you know what I do with that and show it to you when I do whatever I'm going to do with it. So that was $24 from the MinuteMan MiniMall. So I didn't think that was too bad for all that. So anyway, I think that's it. I'm going to please humbly ask you if you would consider subscribing to my channel. My numbers have clicked up a little bit in the last week. Thank you guys so much, and welcome to those of you who have subscribed, and thank you for resubscribing. And I met some really nice ladies at Hobby Lobby, Cindy and, ooh, what's the other one, Diane? I want to say, so I want to give you girls a shout out and say thank you guys for subscribing, and I hope you enjoy what you see here on my channel. And let me know that you're watching. Leave me a comment, please, in the comment section. Let me know that you've seen it. What sweet ladies. You guys, I'll tell you, and Hobby Lobby was busy as all get out this particular day. And we were all in line, and it was funny, this one gentleman got out of the line and he went over and he thought he saw another lady moving up to the register. And you know how in Hobby Lobby you have to go to one side or the other side? Well, bless his heart, he went to the wrong side thinking he was going to get in line. And she said, no, you have to be on the other side. And he went, oh, and all of us went, that's okay, get back in line. It's no big deal, it's okay. And he was like, really? And we're like, yeah. Go ahead, it's fine. And I turned to the ladies and I said, we're all used to this, right? In Hobby Lobby. I said, it's okay. This is not the first line we've stood in Hobby Lobby. So we all stood there and chatted, you know, and it was lovely. It was a lovely time with these local ladies here. So ladies, if you've subscribed, let me know it. And thank you guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. And thank you for everyone else who has subscribed. And thank you in advance for those of you who will subscribe. I appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell when the drop-down menu comes up. Hit all. Watch the video all the way to the end, please. And what did I say? Hit the thumbs up and all of the things. Do all of the things to subscribe. Thank you so much. It's free. It's free. I do not know whether I will be back this week or not. I don't have anything planned to do. The weather is not supposed to be wonderful, and I am not making that wreath or that centerpiece until the weather clears up, and it's not looking too swift this week, you guys. So, because all that stuff goes outside. And I want to be able to go outside and show you where I put things and whatnot. So I'm, you know, this may be it for this week. I go get my nails done tomorrow, and that's it. I am going to have a little bit of a down week to try to help myself heal. I am going to go over here and get my pudding out and get just a spoonful of it and put a little Ready Whip on it, and we're going to do a taste test, okay? And I'm going to go to my other camera here and do the taste test on that video, because like I said, if I want to make a reel out of it, I will. So I will come back in a minute. I'm getting this ready here with my final words. You can see here I have an extra phone on another tripod right here. Let me get that pudding. It's set up so nice, you guys. Look, it's set up so nice. Set up so nice, you guys. Look, it's set up so nice. Oh my goodness, so good. There we go. Oh my goodness, you guys, it tastes so good. Look how light. It almost looks like tapioca, doesn't it? It has got a lot of air in it. I really whipped it. This is delicious. What a great little treat. Full of protein, low calorie, satisfies my sweet tooth. Yum, yum, yum. So good, so good. Highly recommend it. Highly recommend you try it for those of you trying to go on a weight loss journey. So I'm going to go into my final words and say thank you all so much for stopping in here today. For those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness, chronic pain, or a great loss, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.